Hello everyone, how is your day so far? This is my day.
Darling, this is your point of view, but the reality is much different. This is my day.
Welcome in Lamborghini Pavilion. We are here to present a new member of the Huracan family. It's a new evolution of a Huracan. This is really a unique masterpiece of a car that is already more than 5 years on the road. Lamborghini is not only this. Our brand started with the V12, that is the Aventador. We are here together to launch the SVJ roster. Fantastic color, fantastic line. We are designer of experience. We want all the people that are coming with Lamborghini have a unique taste of what we represent. Thank you very much and enjoy together here in Geneva what is Lamborghini of today.
Inside Lamborghini, we have already started to work in the development of what will be the new trend of powertrain. And it's clear that if you approach, the first step will be the plug-in hybrid, means an electrification that maintains still the thermodynamic engine. What is important for us is to be able to guarantee also with this new technology the DNA of our super sport car, means all what comes from the natural aspirated engine with a big number of cylinders, and for this reason we are convinced that the V12 will remain the center also of our hybridization. Sure, must be coupled with the electric engine that allows to reduce CO2, to increase performance and to be state-of-the-art. About the other mega trend that is autonomous driving, we are convinced that if you buy Lamborghini, you want to be at the center of the experience of Lamborghini, means you want to be the driver, and will never be possible to substitute the driver with autonomous driving. But in our vision, what we need to have is something that help our driver to be the best, made a kind of supports in order to be able to achieve the best performance and to give to everybody really the perception to be the best driver as possible in this car. Today we are here at the Ginevra Motor Show, and behind me there is the Huracan Evo Spider. It's a car that takes all the benefits from the Huracan Evo Coupe, particularly the LDVI, the Lamborghini Dynamic Vehicle Integrator, that allowed us to have the best performance in terms of handling behavioral of the car, chassis control, together with the 640 horsepower that is really the top in terms of performance of our V10 engine. Together is also integrated with the soft top of the Huracan that is allowed us to have opening and close till 50 km/h in only 17 seconds time. Aventador SVJ Roadster is also a premiere here at the Ginevra Motor Show. Is a car that integrated the ALA, Active Lamborghini Aerodynamic, means is a system that we patent and allow the car to have handling behavioral exceptional, is the best in terms of aerodynamic performance, and together we have put 770 horsepower that give in terms of performance something that is really unique and state-of-the-art in a super sport car.
I'm standing here in front of our beautiful new Huracan Evo Spider, and as you can see, also a Spider version has to have the DNA of Lamborghini. So it is about our proportion, it is about our silhouette, and even the open version has to follow the DNA of Lamborghini. Everything is new, the front end is completely new, so for us aerodynamic and good design is working hand in hand. So, for example, we have introduced a new aerodynamic that is creating more downforce using the Venturi effect, but on the outside also an air curtain, so the airstream towards the body side of the car is bigly improved. Following the body side, there is a little highlight for us as a driver, because you know that the car is driving really well, and you can feel the car even better now with our new sport seat that is now adjustable and is done full out of carbon fiber, and in the same time it is also absolutely stunning looking. There is a new rocker panel. We took the inspiration on the Reventon or on the Murcielago, so The shape itself is further out, so we have an increased streaming into the engine area. But for me, of course, the masterpiece is the rear view. It is the sexy back of the Huracan that is improved in terms of technology, but also in terms of aerodynamic. So we have used a high-mounted exhaust pipe that is more lightweight, more, increasing the function, but it's also giving more space for the big diffuser. So all the rear end, if you compare it to our race cars like the GT3 cars or the Super Trofeo cars, was the inspiration for us, for the designers, for that rear end. And then as a small little detail, we have that little ducktail that is also having the function that, the airstream we are using from the hot air from the engine area that is streaming underneath. And also here we are using the Venturi effect to increase the downforce. And as a design feature, it is giving, in addition with the new design front end, more wedge and more dynamic when you see the car in side view. First of all, we are here in Geneva. That is for us, for the designers, always the start of the season. And we are celebrating this perfect start into the year 2019 with 4 fantastic cars. And 2 of them are open versions, and I personally like a lot the open versions. So we are presenting, first of all, the second generation of the Huracan that we call the Huracan Evo. So the car is ready for the next generation. It is fun to drive and, in my opinion, also fun to look at. So we have changed completely the front end of the car, implementing Y shapes, Y shapes on the air intakes, giving a housing to the air curtains. And then, of course, the rear end is very impressive with the high-mounted exhaust pipes and the complete new look of the diffuser that took inspiration from race cars. The open version that is behind me, in a perfect green, it is the next generation of our green that is called Verde Selvance. It's a very energetic green and it is dressing the Spider version of the Evo in a perfect way. Another car that is for me for sure a highlight is the Aventador SVJ Roadster. It is painted in a perfect livery with the bronze metallic color, with the perfect color and trim of the interior, using different kind of white Alcantara leathers, and it is for me is a perfect sculpture. It is something. The car itself is really, let's say, aggressive looking in terms of design, but the color is very sophisticated. For me, that sculpture is a perfect match, and I like that car very much. And last but not least, we are showing a very cool version of the Urus. It's a gray matte finished color that I like also very much, because in terms of design you can see perfectly the crisp design DNA of the Urus, and that's also a color that I like very much. So that's our start here in Geneva, and so we are ready for 2019.